And I'll also record it. We are live. Okay, so we've got YouTube going. It's on YouTube. So welcome everybody. Katie Kavanaugh and me, Ralph Havens, and we're going to and I'll also record it. Whoop, we are sorry. I got to go turn off the YouTube going thing. Okay, so here we are. So Ralph Havens and Katie Kavanaugh, and the secret to your satisfaction is the way it's showing up for us with this very short podcast. Katie Kavanaugh, what's going on with everything right now? And so many people seem to be suffering, and so many people want something different. And it's the end of the year, New Year's resolutions, looking back on life, looking on what we want life to do next. And you and I were talking off screen about this secret that's hidden in plain view that a lot of people have heard, but it's like but not doing really. And talk to me about the secret to to satisfaction.
Yeah, so right now, energetically, we are experiencing this very strong pull towards alignment. And when we are in alignment, we feel satisfied, we feel joyful, we feel at ease. And part of that secret to receiving that satisfaction is allowing yourself to notice where you are out of alignment. Where are things in your life not working the way that you want them to? And also, are you still holding on to any energies or any attachments to people, places, things, experiences, and ideas that rob you of your joy and your satisfaction and prevent you from moving forward? So right now, this is like the condensed version here. Right now, this is actually the perfect time. It's Mercury retrograde. It's time for introspection. It's a time for deep communication, but with yourself. And it's time to also slow down so you can hear your own inner wisdom saying to you, yes, this is congruent with what you want in your life, or no, this is not congruent with what you want in your life. And we're being offered this chance to really step up and step in to what those things are in our life that satisfy us, that bring us that sense of yes, 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 I want more of this, because it's the satisfaction that brings happiness, not the other way around, as Ralph, you and I were talking about before. So, what is your take on finding this satisfaction and the secret to really bringing these opportunities to be satisfied to you?
Well, it's interesting. All these thoughts and ideas, it's definitely not new. And anybody that's been manifesting and creating the life they want and working on things has heard this stuff before. It doesn't seem like it's such a big secret. Yet why is it some people are doing really well and some people aren't? And so there's something about it's a secret that's hidden in plain view. And so what that's what I'm seeing when you think of this idea of like how to go in and really like the basic idea of it is to go really notice that you are that you have that access to that, not only have the access to this infinity, but you are that. But that's just words, and it's like a self-help book, and it's like and it can just like not have a result, but there are results that can happen with this. And so, when I'm looking on my life, it's like, okay, I've got everything I wanted from years ago, and it's coming, it's here. And there's some parts that I still want a bit more of. And so we have our group. It's kind of a secret group, which even has secret in the title, of people doing these simple processes. It's very, very simple. It's almost not a process, but doing it in a specific way, and not moving away from it, because it seems like our ego or our mind will try to come up with all sorts of things to make it more complicated or make it not happen. And I think it's a fear of really going in and clearing what this is really all about, because there's some pain there. And that's why I think it's useful to have a guide to help you or to be with you. So I'm lucky, grateful to have you and to have our group. And this is the work that we do. And there's stuff in the physical world to go get things to happen in health and in life and relationships and work, business, all that sort of stuff. But there's this inner thing that can work for you. And that's what we're all about. And I think because the stuff we're talking about it's in every not every self-help book, but it's in so many of them.
Yeah, it's not really a secret. And, we think that healing has to be, you know, this like it almost feels like our healing journeys need to be kept secret. And that's for ourselves, right? And when we talk about these secrets of satisfaction, it really is all of your personal stuff. It's your personal wins. It's you doing the deep shadow work and getting through the discomfort of healing a wound that has brought you so much pain for so long. It's all the stuff that people don't see on the outside. And that's the secret. It's all of that stuff that you do for you that people don't understand, they don't see, they don't experience the results of. They see the outcome from you doing the work, but they're not part of that process. And I think that's part of this healing and getting past these wounds that we have and past these traumas and past these needs to hold on to our attachments to the sufferings that really bring that satisfaction. And everyone's process is uniquely their own. And that's why it's a secret process just for you. And when we move along that, knowing that everyone's on their own personal enclosed journey, but yet we all work together, then everything that's hiding behind the surface, all of those secret wins that we have kind of, flowing behind us on our superhero cape, they are rippling out into the collective under the radar, making energetic changes that we can't necessarily see, but we'll definitely start to experience as we move into all of this shifting of awareness that has been coming through and that will continue to come through. And a lot of times there's gurus that say, build in silence, build in secret, don't let people know what you're doing until you're ready to actually do it, and bam, there it is. And I think part of that reason is because we don't want to be influenced by the outside, by other people bringing us down, disempowering us, telling us we can't do it, offering their take on things that doesn't align with our take on things. And so there is something to be said about doing your work in solitude, in secret for yourself, yet still having the support and being in the environment where you have the ability to process those deeper emotions and to kind of bounce ideas off of others too who are going through something similar. And again, when you're in that right environment that's supportive, that's constructive, and that's conducive to growth, then you experience those things. You experience massive growth and massive expansion when we're all doing this work for ourselves, but yet we're all together in a group doing the work together. So there's a lot more to be said about this, but to keep it very short and sweet, finding that secret place for yourself, like, this is what satisfies me. It doesn't matter if anyone else knows, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, it doesn't matter if I ever mention this ever out into the world. It is just for me. And having those personal secrets, I think, are something that can be so empowering. And again, it's not like I'm keeping this information just to myself to hide it from the world because I don't want anybody to know because you're going to take it from me. It's not that. It's, I am so satisfied with the work I have done for me that this is my secret win, and it's just for me. It's just mine, just because I love it so much. So that's kind of my take on it. Ralph, what are your thoughts
But
there?
that's I just put in the we're on YouTube right now, and we have some glitches in the system, like our Zoom to Facebook app doesn't work right now, and our YouTube app doesn't work quite the way it was working just a few days ago. It doesn't let me post links as easily, so I can't put the www in front of it, so it's not clickable, but it's still copy and paste it, and then you can get to the links. But what I'm seeing is the things that look like obstacles. So like somebody might have a real desire for love and a relationship, and they do this work, this inner work to really see who they are and what it's really all about and to clear what's in the way. And sometimes immediately there's like the exact opposite effect. Like the relationship thing goes totally south and everything dries up, or the money thing is like you do this stuff for abundance, take care of your family kind of thing. And then you have a real big dip right when you do this deep work. And I think what that can be sometimes is this, it's almost like a test, but it's also like the training. And it's a reason to go do this work even more to clear it. And most people at that point will go do anything else because it hurts too much. So that's why it's useful to have a guide. Katie, me, you can see with one-on-one. And I'm also talking about our group. So I put links in there because we do this in a group because it's very hard. It can be the things that look like obstacles, like we've literally had obstacles. That's why one of the reasons we got on so late today was these obstacles can look like, oh, no, roadblock, no, where it's really like, yes, go right into that. The obstacle is the way. So that, but it's hard to do by yourself. So we have a great group. The group will get you there. What I would really encourage you to do is to meet with me, meet with Katie, whoever you're drawn to, meet with both of us, and find out where your hidden block is to getting what you want in life. And a simple way, simple, profound, and easy to miss because it goes right into your stuff. But you go through it and it transcends stuff. So it's what Katie and I use. It's what we use every day. It's in many of the teachings, not all of the teachings. But the problem is most people won't do it, partly because it's so simple and partly because it just feels like, no, I don't want to go there. But if you do, if this does speak to you, if you want to really transform, heal yourself, get your health and your life on track so that you can do what you're here to do and get the satisfaction. I've got links there because yeah, that's our experience. Roadblocks can be kind of good
Yep.
opportunities. So I think that's about it from my end, Katie.
Yeah, I think the last thing that I would add is just remember that you are the only person in control of your happiness and your satisfaction. So knowing that you have the ability to take any steps forward or any steps to get you to what it is that you want, those steps are right there for you. So again, if this video resonates with you, then maybe this is your sign. And there are people available, even if it's not us, there's people available to help you every single step along your way. And so, especially right now, we encourage you to take that step for yourself and to really focus on the things that bring you joy, things that satisfy you, and just notice anywhere that doesn't, because that's where we can be of service to you.
Good job. Nice, awesome day. All right, everybody, have a great time. Usually Katie and I are on Facebook. Hopefully those apps all get fixed. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you can look in the bottom and copy and paste the links. And we'll chat with you. All right, bye, Katie. Let me
Bye.
let me turn this off here. And let me turn